And I had this vision on how to bring fucking Faze back, and in a dream really to bring Faze back because I hated the state it was in. This thing means a lot to me. It's a huge part of my life. It's the most important thing I've ever done and likely ever will do. So yeah, and the irony is we did it, but now it's in a fucking worse spot in a lot of ways than it's ever been. So it's like, fuck, man. Like it's crazy ironic and it's insane, but
Faze was a failure. They're moving on. Like, you're about to be 40, bro. Just wrap it up. Put the fucking fries in the bag. Start a family, bro. Seriously, you're literally 40 at this point.
Ain't no way Faze Banks is restarting Faze, as well as Adapt and the newer dudes launching their group at the same time. Banks has also started a new show where he gives predictions on the market as well as financial advice for young men.
welcome to Market Bubble, a show about investing in yourself, where we feel an overwhelming majority of young men today are in a losing position. How are we positioned? Find out today and every Thursday at 1 p.m. PST live on twitch.tv/Faze Banks, baby.
Now, in case you guys are employed, let me
know what y'all think about Faze Banks. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know what y'all think about Faze Banks. Honestly, I feel like he's a genius when it comes to social media, YouTube and shit, but I just feel like he's too focused on other motherfuckers and trying to. I mean, I get that he's a very helpful person, but it gets to a point where it's like, bro, like, I'm fairly certain that you got a lot going on with yourself. Like, you're successful. So, like, why not just live a successful life and just, you feel me, go down as that? You feel me? Like, Faze is about good is over. So it's like, if you start a new group, then we might be talking about something. And then still with that, it might not even hit the same. So I don't know. But I honestly feel like Faze Banks should stop it with the Faze shit. No cap. Everybody left? Yeah.
Down. So like 2 days ago, Faze Banks tweeted out, quote unquote, the truth about Faze. Find out what I'm doing tomorrow. The video attached to it was kind of confusing for me.
Keep up, man. Let's go.
It's the old Faze house.
Boom! Fuck, dude, what the fuck, man? Yo, Banks? Fuck! Bro, you're literally 40.
Yep.
Start a family, asshole.
Here we go with this shit.
Yeah. He might be a school shooter, my nigga, I'm telling you.
I don't know if the kids in the video are content creators or if they're gonna be in the new Faze. Haven't really seen any info on that yet. However, he would go live explaining everything that is currently going on with Faze.
I just want you guys to see me and hear me. And yeah, the truth about Faze, I think that everybody lost. I think that I lost. I think that the boys lost. I think that Faze, of course, lost. And I think the biggest loser in all of this is you guys, to be honest. The audience, the viewer. What we built with Faze over the last 2 years was incredible. It was special. It was honestly a miracle. We all felt it. We all knew it. And we all had this common goal and this common point of bringing this thing back. And it started kind of exactly where we're at now. I was in a room alone. There was a couple people there with me, but for the most part alone. And I had this vision on how to bring fucking Faze back, and in a dream really to bring Faze back because I hated the state it was in. This thing means a lot to me. It's a huge part of my life. It's the most important thing I've ever done and likely ever will do. So yeah, and the irony is we did it, but now it's in a fucking worse spot in a lot of ways than it's ever been. So it's like, fuck, man. Like it's crazy ironic, and it's what did that create? What kind of environment did that create? They just wanted to create content. They just wanted to stream. I remember these conversations so vividly, and we had them so often where that's where the misalignment was. It was like, hey guys, can we sit down? Can we talk about business? I'm a guy who, like, I wish that I focused more on like building content IP or dropping a product with fucking Rice Gum and Alyssa and Summer Rae. I'd be way better off. Like, we missed the mark on that because all we cared about was the day-to-day YouTube vlogs, and we were content brained and we were young. And I tried to extend that experience to these guys and have these conversations about building business, but they're kids and they want to fucking stream. And that's not a problem. That's not an issue. That's what you guys want. That's what they want. But it's not necessarily what the company needed or what we wanted, right? So that's where shit starts to get
what your company needed is not what you built. You know what I'm saying? You just built a friend group that loves stream. Like you just said, you just built a friend group that loves streaming. So, like, I'm fairly certain that you was aware that that is all them guys wanted to do. So, just put them in all this type of drama and BS, and I feel like it was kind of, I wouldn't, what's the word I would use? It was kind of purposely done. You know what I'm saying? Because that could have been easily avoided. But the fact that we just went about it this way and just said, fuck these people feelings and fuck how they feel, fuck their money, fuck all the money that they could have been making, all the money that they missed out on. And let's just start a group that's going to end in the near future, but in our benefits. What the fuck? You forgetting you don't even own Faze. You don't even own the org. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, Faze Base did all he could, but yo, I don't know. I think you planned it in a wrong direction. I don't think you did everything correctly. Because if you did everything correctly, shit, damn, I don't know what you're going to have to do. You might have to make a whole new fucking group, whole new, yeah, with a different name. Because I don't think you can't use Faze no more. You can't use that logo, none of that. Y'all gave that away for the cheap. Not a dude who own it. Might not even sell that for his life. Real shit.
Messy, and then again from our POV, and I'm somewhere in the middle. Like I'm happy. I consider this last era of Faze one of the best moments in spans of my entire life. And I will always appreciate these kids, and I will always appreciate you guys for that stretch of time in that moment. It was a very important moment in my life. And yeah, it means the world, but I promise these partners a successful business as well. So it's like you see on your timeline about how great Faze is, and you see all these clips go viral, and you see these guys making a ton of money and fucking doing very well, and that's great. But then you look at, you know, the Faze accounts and they're bleeding, they're hemorrhaging, like we're dying. And it's like, well, we need to figure out the business. We need to figure out the business. And a month goes by, and then 6 months goes by, and then a year goes by, and before you know it, you're fucking millions of dollars in the hole. But everyone's telling you how great it all is. But it's not sustainable, and it can't work, right? So, yeah, and that's 100% my fault, period. That was my job to figure that out. And I cared more about fucking Twitter and more about the content and more about the brand stuff. And we crushed that part, but it was all for nothing. And again, the irony is that it put Faze, when it was all said and done, in a much worse spot, which is crazy. I love working with talent. I love investing in people. I love investing in the future. I love taking somebody who I think has potential and dragging that potential to the surface and connecting it with other pieces and other people who I also think have potential. And I feel like I've done this successfully my whole career. I haven't been able to figure the business part out. I'm also fucking retarded on a bunch of other things, and I'm an emotional mess as well. I'm an extremely passionate, extremely emotional person. I'm 0 or 100. If I'm in something, if I'm doing it, I'm all in. And anybody that's followed my career and knows me, especially personally, knows that's what it is. The last 6 months, I've been fucking healthy, walking, I'm sober, like, and I'm hard committed to this shit. And before that, I was a fucking fat drug addict who ate McDonald's every day. It's like one or the other, and that's just who Ricky is. And as far as Faze is concerned, like, I have ideas, I have a vision, I have a plan. The sad and boring truth is I did step down as CEO when all that happened, months before Christmas and months before the shit ended. And just a quick cliff notes on that. It was when all the Aiden Ross calm drama was happening, and these kids called me and they're like, hey, we'd like you to publicly step down as CEO. And
Can't put my finger on it. I can't put my finger on it. What do y'all think is the problem? Because when I hear Faze Banks talk about the situation, I hear 30 things that was wrong. But yet, did we not know these things before you started the group? Like the new group? Like, did we not know all of this shit was going to be an issue? Because it's a possibility that he didn't know this shit before, but it's also a higher possibility that he did know this before. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I fucking flipped out. I'm getting fucking hammered on Twitter, and they're like, we want you to publicly step down from CEO, but still keep working. We're fucking live, baby. Twitch.tv/FazeBanks every Thursday, 1 p.m. I'm a streamer. Faze the fuck up. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited and I'm grateful. And I've talked to a few of the guys over the last few months, and it's been I wish them nothing but the best, genuinely. I do. And I hope that someday, you know, they can feel the same this way. And we can, you know, what we did was special and the intentions were always good. And yeah, I'm sorry to everybody that I let down. It's really sucked. And we're going to make it better. And we're going to put our best foot forward and we're going to learn and we're going to continue to be better people.
While I was watching this, I couldn't help but laugh at this dude saying, I have a plan. This shit just reminded me of Dutch from Red Dead 2 when he's constantly saying he has a plan, but in the end, things never ever went according to plan.
I have a vision. I have a plan.
I had a goddamn plan!
Now, I started watching Faze when they were in the New York house, and I mean, I think we all can agree that this was their prime. Then, towards the end of that era and beyond, they just fell into the LA lifestyle, and things just got weird. Business people and clout and money just fucked everything over. However, I still love Jeff's content, bro. He's the GOAT. And as you guys saw in the beginning of the video, he's launching this new show called Market Bubble. Now, I don't mean to sound negative or anything, but I mean, come on, bro. Faze Banks and crypto is like me and being employed. That shit does not mix. Especially because Banks literally said that he doesn't really do well with the business side of things, even playing a part in some of the alleged scamming, which of course involves crypto. So literally at the same time Banks is doing all this, a new group with some familiar faces launched. I don't know if this was intentional or if this was a coincidence. Maybe this is all a scripted thing to bring more attention to them. However, Canel Joseph had a theory about it.
Banks' new trailer? Oh, you talking about the Faze new trailer? Oh, I'm gonna call it right now. This is what's gonna happen. I think I skimmed through it, but basically, I have a theory. From the beginning, Faze never actually was a phase. They never broke off. It was just a phase, if that makes sense. So what happens is tomorrow or the next day or whatever, they're gonna reveal the new house and the new members. They're gonna add Marlon, they're gonna add everybody else. So that is what's gonna happen. So tomorrow, they never really left, man. It was just a phase, you know what I mean? So that's the leak. I'm sorry, I'm calling the script. I'm calling it what it is, man. Don't hate me, okay? Someone asked me what did I thought about the Faze trailer, and I said it's a script. Like the script, I'm calling it what the script is. They never, Banks dropped a Faze trailer of saying he's bringing back Faze. But
that makes sense though. That makes sense. That makes sense. Cause core could be Faze Banks. New, you feel me? Like group. It makes sense. Like that could be what's going on.
what's going to happen is all the old Faze members never truly left. They're just adding new members and everything like that, you know, hyping it up. You know, this time it's under a different company or different owner, you know what I mean? So.
I just can't believe they did this on the exact same day that Faze Banks did his shit. Not even the exact minute. He didn't even let him have a moment. I wonder if these guys thought that Faze Banks was going to talk shit and then he didn't. Because Banks just went live, was like, yeah, whatever, hope they're all right. They, like, what happened that they're so mad that they're just gonna ruin Faze Banks from having even a moment? You know, I just don't get it. What is that?
It's crazy. So the boys just launched a group, and they have 34,000 followers, and they launched it with this. They're rebranding themselves as the Core Boys, and they just moved into a new house. This is happening live in real time. This is breaking news, everybody. And it stands for Create, Own, Run Everything, which is cute, and it's in line with like the fucking the Faze shit, whatever. It's ironic though because this picture, and like you guys got to keep it a bean. This picture is a recreated Faze picture. Maybe somebody responded with it. No. This is the picture that we had as like our YouTube Avi for a while. And I constructed this picture on set. Like I told them all like crowd in and fucking make this picture. And we took a picture, whatever. And like I directed this picture to be like how we brand on socials. Cause I didn't think a Faze logo made sense. I wanted to brand it with these guys. It's just funny because this was my direction, my vision. And it's like, and honestly, listen,
so
I'm
these are your
super
guys,
happy.
like that's guys that.
Yeah. Besides Marlon.
Okay.
But he.
Now, I don't watch any of these dudes, but I hope everything works for the best. I know the average person probably despises content creators and wants them to fail so bad, but personally, I don't really feel that way. One thing I will say though is that Banks does have a very high highs and very low lows, claiming there's points where he's a fat drug addict and at some points he's sober and doing well. So I can foresee this whole quote-unquote thing he's been working on to kind of go downhill just because that's the type of person that he is. High highs and low lows. As a former fentanyl addict myself, I can relate to that. So maybe I'm just projecting, but I don't know. I just think addicts tend to repeat the process of building things up just to tear it down. I feel like that's gonna happen with banks. Hopefully not though. And yeah guys, let me know your guys' thoughts on everything about this in the comments. If you guys made it this far into the video, then that must mean that